All right. Guess we're here back with some more Providence Cup 2. I had an intro plan, but I think I lost all motivations to mention it. This is the last group stage match. We got Chris X3 here. How's it going, Chris?
Hello.
Hopefully audio is working.
Yeah, this is going to be from Group A, settling men against the Janus Miracles. Now, the KO stage is already set in stone. As far as numbers go, neither player or neither team will be able to advance off of this, but it's definitely fun to watch nonetheless, and our Bangkok spin is here.
Yeah. Jordan Cross drowning as Morgan's bodyguard. It's pretty nice katana in the suit for Ken Morgan himself. Yeah, this is a inconsequential match for both of these teams. No pressure, don't have to get every single point. Both teams are definitely not making it to the KO stage. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just playing for pride. It should be a showcase match. Hopefully we see some funny strats. And again, the question of will Pidgey play is still something that we'll see if we can answer.
Pidgeotto, this would be his first actual appearance in the tournament. If we do get to map 3 for the settling men, because he is placed on the final map once again. But currently we've got Yanini and Joa on Bangkok. Joa starting in the suite, and Yanini looking to do the same here. Interested. I suppose the plan here is going to just be to get the katana at the moment, because the Morgan's bodyguard disguise is going to be needed for Jordan, and that's going to be a live kill, so can't really take care of anything there from the sweet start. Also, katana, not something that can be put in a briefcase, so if you're looking to bring the suit back down to Ken, that's going to make that more difficult.
Yeah, definitely. And taking that all the way upstairs by the katana and then carrying it back down. Difficult task.
Which map does he play?
And he doesn't seem like he's going for
No, I'm back so.
the katana first.
Rommel's New York.
Might not be a bad idea. Maybe just leave the suit by Ken with his body and then bring back the katana as a guard.
Can also bring Morgan's guard up there, Otis up there with you.
Yeah,
and
seems the more efficient approach for sure.
It'd be a good chain.
Janus Miracles, they're doing the usual lure. Oh, you've come to find out later, maybe. Yeah, unless I haven't realized you need the live Jordan to be awake. There we go.
So,
no?
Unless he can get Ken to wake Jordan up somehow, that's going to be a guaranteed rip there.
Yeah, and unfortunately Ken's not a bodyguard, so.
47 does not have the physical strength to lift up an NPC, so not going to be able to put his head into the toilet from the floor.
Yeah,
no. All good.
Yanni's got Ken coming into the bathroom here. Still got one NPC that he's going to have to worry about in this stall, potentially. Well, in both stalls, I suppose, depending on where he puts Ken, but definitely going to have to leave that body lying out. So might just need to sit here and wait to knock out that NPC when he comes through.
What are we get? The chef?
Yeah, I think he's going to. It might be safe to just wait for Ronald Sup. He gets here earlier than the chef. What is that question mark?
Sorry, yes. I overslept.
Oh, that's the emetic mine.
President Ronald Sump to you.
When we started when?
Guess he's gonna drag Ken in here. Now it's gonna be the kitchen assistant that he has to worry about.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ronald got here fast. Maybe he'll just knock him out and put him back in the same bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a juggle with 3 NPCs that come into this bathroom, but now should be completely safe. I've never seen anyone get wall hacked in this bathroom,
That is
so
true, actually. Yeah.
just leave this here for that katana play later.
Yeah, this is good setup for the settling men. Again, Yanni coming off of that really difficult Sapienza last time they played.
The stream quality suddenly went up.
And I think Yanini's got a Seeker. I think I saw that in his loadout as well. So that'll be good for the approach on Jordan. There's not really any difficulties anywhere in Jordan's cycle with getting a drowning kill, so I imagine that'll be pretty straightforward. Just have to worry about actually getting up there in the first place.
Yeah,
On the right
it's
here,
I
you can go down.
was thinking maybe just a standard suit route, but it seems like he was going in.
Probably go up actually.
It's changed his mind now.
Show on another restart, going back up. Gonna do the same thing for Jordan here. Hopefully, it does not involve knocking him out. There's another rip on. Couldn't tell if that was Neil or not, but one of the tech crew.
Bit of a problematic area here. Yanni going far for the distraction shot. No, has just realized that there might have been a teammate calling out the camera there. Oh, he's turned around anyway, so he didn't need to take the shot. We have to wait for the other tech crew.
Definitely
Tech crew?
trespassing.
What are they
here.
called? Band members?
Recording crew.
Recording crew.
On
Something.
Bangkok. Yep. Yeah, Morgan's bodyguard, definitely one of the worst disguises in the trilogy, not including hostile disguises. I don't actually think it has any more access than the suit does, but able to
No,
move
it doesn't.
through. Many people are used to getting up here in the suit, so Yanni's able to get up, and looks like Jordan is coming down from the penthouse right now.
Just have to worry about this tech crew. This guy can be silent and deadly. You don't see him. Could go for the booth. Wing shot. Guess he doesn't really need the Seeker. Oh, not gonna risk it. And we have what's it show upstairs, but not really sure what the plan is in the suit. Looking for a peekaboo. I mean, you can kind of do a drown
Throw
here,
something here and he'll come out.
but not the right disguise though.
And he keeps getting attention here from these two recording crews, part of the mission story. Seems like he's going to try to get the standard lure off on Jordan to get him in a better position for that Seeker shot. And that should be active as soon as the distraction wears off. He does hear the gunshot, though. Seems like.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit longer. Hollow circle? No hollow circle? There we go.
And then shouldn't have any problems here putting his face into that toilet. No guards or anything are going to follow. Showa now headed downstairs on a new attempt. So switching up that strategy a little bit. Currently approaching Ken here. Might try to Seeker him immediately now that the bread basket has been fixed.
Get Jordan bodyguard and then on your way down.
Yep, Jordan killed down for the settling men. It's a bit of a buffering delay there for a second. I'm gonna refresh now. I wanted the kill to be, yeah.
We see Joa fire 2 darts into the bulletproof Bangkok foliage, so definitely a
They're
bit
also
of
magnetic.
map knowledge screwing you over there. But yeah, as far as I know, every single plant on this map is completely bulletproof, unfortunately, so those will eat all of your darts. Even though he had line of sight to Ken, that's going to be a restart.
Yeah. Yanni grabbing one of the Jordan's bodyguards so you can grab the katana. This is very simple now. Just walk downstairs, avoid all the enforcers, and run to the exit.
You definitely just go default boat exit there. Should see him out within the next 2 minutes if that is the case.
The restart for the Janus Miracles.
Barely got spotted there by Otis when he went for the seeker shot again, even though it did hit that time.
At least I should be. Hopefully.
Yeah, and Ken just goes into lockdown, so I think he goes towards the breadbasket if he goes in lockdown.
You're gonna go live on. You going live on Discord as well?
Oh yeah, hang on. I can do
Set
that
up
for-
for... Oh, here's the kitchen assistant. Good awareness there. Not to just spam the disguise button.
Make sure to crouch before the subdue as well, and he's good to go here.
I don't even think it was that
Yep, solid
spin,
play
just
from
a quick
Yanini.
spin back
It's a
and forth.
bit of a
Plus
scrambled
the disguise.
spin taken on very well.
Sorry, which shot?
So again, another restart for Janus Miracles. They're currently 7 minutes into the spin, while Yanini and the Settling Men are going to be moving on to map number 2 here in just a moment, which is going to be New York.
Can you not do it through the bushes?
So a very quick one could give them a very substantial lead in the coming minutes here.
It should.
Yeah, most definitely, and chances of Pidgey playing in the match increases by a
Do
lot
you not have?
now.
Unfortunate.
Currymaker playing
There's
New
our New
York,
York
falling
spin.
object as the bank robber. That's, I guess, not so complicated because you can just start as the bank robber.
Yeah, it's an accident, but it's a very easy one with that chandelier being in the middle of Athena's office. So
Instead of
basically just the bank robber that you have to worry about for this spin.
the medic gas.
Curry has opted to start there in the downstairs garage,
Alright.
and
Um,
not much to have to work around there when you start as the disguise.
Yeah. No, I mean the one with the with the detonate button. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
that
very
the white
easy.
or
Just, I
blue
guess, run up the stairs and just do the usual
Oh.
suit route
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, no. That's it's in tools. Your one tab.
Can't even use the loud pistol of one of the guards, assuming you don't get spotted by the assistant, because he can't get, if he gets up from his little chair, his movement is different. Things, something I learned the hard way from Observer and In for Fun, and did some testing myself too afterwards.
You need to
Play some fun wall hacks to be had there. So far,
Yeah.
Curry opting to pass on dealing with the cameras or either as a data discs early on, just going straight for that Athena kill. He's going to have to dodge
Like a-
Fabian here. He's got the Trank ready.
Yeah, it should be able to do it pretty easily from the bottom of the stairs. Here we come.
Should go to the toilet.
Gets the key card too to enter.
That's not that.
Yeah, that NPC vision, I guess, at least for Fabian specifically, sometimes it's bad on other NPCs, but he doesn't look up or down very much, so
Well, I guess with Ken on his
easy
phone,
shot
So-
off there.
you only
Trying to
have to
dodge some
make him sick and
cams.
then his body can
Dodgy,
follow.
yeah, very sketchy there, but I think he tried to close the door at some point, but didn't work. Yeah, manages to avoid the assistant completely. Another restart for Janus.
I got such a difficult spin in my practice one.
With the
Good
two
position
Tranks
for
here,
Athena.
he's not
Oh,
going to
but
have
the
a
camera,
pistol
though.
for the camera.
How's this spin? Yeah.
Might want to try to move this close guard a little bit to get him out of vision there.
Guard picked it up. Shit.
The what's the,
That's too
her
low.
personal guard? She can get found by the camera too. Oh, the briefcase will make it a little easier, give you some time as he leaves to go drop that off downstairs.
Not too long there. That'll be in the second floor security room. Gonna have to deal with everyone here pretty quickly. Gonna use 2 darts, so it doesn't have to hide either of these bodies for the loud gun shot on the chandelier. There's the knockout, and potentially within camera range there. Hasn't gone red yet, but might have seen the tranked body on the camera.
What's that body found? Is that the late one?
I think
See,
that
you
one's
could-
on the camera. He's gonna have to shoot that chandelier very quickly here. 'Cause somebody's
Yeah.
about to run in.
Oh, wrong camera angle. You don't have to go that far. You can see the thing.
Yeah, I think as well. Doesn't really
You can see the
need-
whole chandelier. No, body found. Athena, somebody did find the camera body.
Yeah, there was. I feel like there wasn't really a need there to have that soundproof. Even if he was able to get it without that gunshot being heard, he knew that someone was going to be coming in regardless.
Right. And then just quick swap to the disguise. That's
Yeah, I think.
unfortunate.
I think he might even have enough cover with the desk there to change with the other guard in the room.
And you can keep your briefcase.
Potentially, but
So what should happen is
yeah, that camera is going to be an issue with that evidence still up.
Bodyguard will follow him.
Could take
Janus
a few extra
Miracles.
seconds to just you know get rid of it if he feels uncomfortable from downstairs. A pretty easy camera box.
His bodyguard will follow Ken and
But
into the bathroom.
it's a massive lead already, so it does have time.
Before he gets into the bathroom.
Like lots of.
I think the one by the bank robber start is usually a pretty good one to go for, unless you're playing in freelancer.
Because he doesn't react to anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have all the tools, the crowbar and the chloroform and all that, if you need to. Kind of don't need to, you can just knock out that one guard. And even have a pistol ready already from there.
Joe right now has got Ken in the bathroom.
Going for the toss, oh my. Yeah, that's the mirror. Otis is an unconscious witness.
Oh shit.
Very unfortunate start so far from that side there. Currently just over 13 minutes left in that spin. So based on the time that we saw from Yanini, that's probably going to be 2 almost full runs at the maximum.
Yeah, seems like same thing attempted by Curry once again.
Picked up a random coin instead of the briefcase.
See what kind of improvisation he does. Yeah, it's striking both of them, so it's kind of interesting. It's
Oh, that's
like,
Body fell a little further away from this camera this time, so may not get spotted.
going for the safe spot again. Just shoot anywhere in the chandelier. Yeah. Yep, that's good. Nice. So kill done, no sound heard by anybody. Worried about the camera? Don't really have to, just get spotted. I'm going in the room anyways. There we go.
That's one of the very fun mechanics of this game. Something I always said is I think they had a competition in the IO developer team where everyone designed one chandelier, and that's why every single one of them in the trilogy has different mechanics. But this one you can shoot anywhere, so
Yeah, it's weird. But some of them you have to shoot the specific part of the chain. Some of them you can just shoot a chandelier. It's just
Currymaker just needs the disc off of Perez here, who's right here by the exit. All 3 of them going to be enforcers, though. Should be fine in this corner.
yeah, good. Oh man, I just said good timing, and as soon as that happens, he turns. So might have to wait that one out completely.
This will be very safe as long as he just doesn't move. Shouldn't really be any significant panic with no target around, just one person tranked on the ground. Just gonna have to wait for Perez to go back to his cycle, and that disc will stay on the ground forever.
He's trying to rush before he becomes an enforcer. Oh, this is scary. It's still not anything. Yeah, there we go. Finally, that was a little hectic there. Successful knockout chain on the end of the Janus Miracles too. Ken knocked out, Otis knocked out, but
You have enough time to drug him out.
that's second map done for the settling man, which means Pidgey will get to play.
Gonna be on Mendoza this time. You've got Yates with a broadsword as the chief winemaker,
I know.
and tomorrow with a fall as Cortazar, the head of security.
Yeah.
So that broadsword is either going to be in Yates's attic, or obviously can be smuggled in from Isle of Scale in a briefcase. And then tomorrow fall, usually the spots where that would be done are either over the railing above the security room, or over the railing outside by where we normally see people isolate her from the waiter start.
Pidgey definitely is a specialist in Mendoza. He likes playing the map, so it will be interesting to see how
I think you know it a lot
he
better than
approaches it. So looks like he's gonna go for the winemaker first.
forgot to like draw you.
The
Drag the screen to full
Yeah.
size.
I forgot all how to play this game. What is this guy's the wine worker?
I mean, that's
Something?
for punk
The
as well.
winery worker, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem, really.
What's with the streams?
Like it's not full. Like
What
your,
is this?
your game is not the full screen of your stream.
Oh, his resolution is weird. Thanks, Pidgey.
No, need to. Okay.
It's like
Yeah, for some reason he decided to play
No, I
Hitman on a
think it is,
CRT
yeah.
the last time he booted it up, I guess. So I guess I also never mentioned, but Joe has been playing on ultra wide this whole time, which is what I play on. So that's why we have the
Yeah.
overlay at the bottom. It's not actually blocking anything, but otherwise it would just be black bars.
Shit.
Pidgey gets
Did you get spotted?
So see, you see this? You see this, Chrome? I'm keeping an eye on you. I told you this grab isn't safe. Anyways, goes for the slip on the chief winemaker.
this
on the
grab
corner.
is a little more specific than it makes it seem like. Because when I tried it a lot, yeah, it would start to get spotted, and
No.
you really have to make him slip in a specific spot and start taking the disguise from a specific spot.
Wait,
It is a very good way to get him quickly, and it also triggers, as far as I know, this hasn't been patched out, it also triggers Yates to freeze in place for quite a while. So that could potentially give him some more time in the middle of the spin. But yeah, there is,
what do you use the Calmer for?
on the assembly line, I'm not sure which of the two it is, but one of them can spot you
Yeah,
pretty
switch it out with the
frequently.
Oh, he picked up the phone too early. Oh my god. He's got. He ignored it because he saw him pick up the phone.
Yeah, now you don't.
I'll try again.
Janus Miracles right now, about 7.5
Another
minutes
restart.
left. So
I
a
think we'll
quarter
be
of their Bangkok spin is remaining. This would be absolute torture if it ended up in a photo finish, but still starting at that sweet plan right now. Looks like isolate Ken in the bathroom, then go upstairs. So basically the same as what we saw from Yanini there towards the start.
Yeah. Yanini's run was over 8 minutes though, so I don't even know they'll have enough time to complete it.
Yeah, I think there's also not a ton of room for optimization in a spin like that, so it may not be possible to finish it within the time remaining. But, well, of course it is, but just in terms of RTA, we will have to see.
Pidgey gets the CW successfully and be heading on towards dawn. Tomorrow, it also triggers tomorrow, as you mentioned, freezing Yates. It triggers tomorrow to go downstairs for the tour, and she kind of freezes there for a little bit.
That does somewhat limit your options for getting a fall kill,
Why is his bodyguard just standing?
so might have to do a bit of dragging to actually get her in a spot
Oh.
to get some prompt.
Wow. Unconscious witness for the guard with the throw off the
Yeah,
phone.
he stood up very quickly in the middle of the throw animation,
That's
so
bullshit there.
definitely just needed to stay crouched there. I think he was trying to do a quick throw, but
He
Get
has
it
to catch up on
backwards.
all that screen time.
Why did it say map 3 out of 4, by the way? What is the
It's then
fourth
6
map?
minutes left
The
for
fourth
the
map is
Janus
just added
Miracles
because
to complete
standard
Bangkok.
the third
I mean, they
map
won't
or the
catch up with
last map
scores
has
if they
unlimited time.
aren't able to complete,
Right,
but they can
because
certainly
then
catch up with the
normal
map
with
since
the
New York is very fast.
Yeah, it doesn't like not intended that the last
Able to
map
get
is
Otis
30 minutes
down
long as well.
here. Wonder if
That makes
he
sense.
is planning for Ronald at
Therefore,
this
Chris
point.
came up. I think Chris came up with the workaround for this.
Yeah, it's
Because I never just bother to.
Yeah, there he is. Ignores everything.
I mean, we have
Oh,
like-
but finds Ken's body. Whoa, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Why did he not try to knock him out? I think he expected to catch the briefcase.
it'll be fine.
And the gun. Well, that's just kind of a Hitman AI moment at that point. But that is definitely going to, I think, be a no finish for the Janus Miracles on Bangkok with 5 minutes left.
Alright.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna see like a manual forfeit so you can move on.
Yeah.
5
make
minutes
sure. Okay.
ish.
Alright.
He actually cannot manually forfeit maps in the group stage, so he's gonna have to play it out.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
We tried to figure out a way to get that to work, but with the system in the group stage where the match ends with the final map, there wasn't really a way to do that other than having the match last, like, you know, potentially a very long time after one team was done. So just opted to remove that. Just kind of part of the strategy of it with your player ordering.
That's a nice spot.
PG going for a
The guy-
couple of dart shots on Tamara to slow her down. Obviously gets a gun flash there with the
Half a second later, yeah.
shot.
it was-
Not spotted.
A bit
Oh,
lucky
no,
to
but
not.
panic spreads to Tamara though.
He had probably 3 fake NPCs walk in front of him while he was lining up that shot, and the dart didn't hit any of them, so that was pretty good
How?
for him. But, I mean, this is salvageable, but
We can only hope that
2 minutes into the spin, and that's going to be probably at least a minute of panic. Might just go for Yates and then come back later, but
yeah.
might have Tamara in a position where the only fall kill is going to be dumping her in the grape
Better without medics.
grinder or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that works.
Kind of smooth sailing because you can get
Yeah.
the ladder and whatnot.
Yeah, she went into full lockdown. That's crazy, though. Not just soft lockdown.
Going for Dawn. He's still upstairs above in the middle of the room, it seems like. So he's on his way out, I think. Oh no, he's downstairs. Yep, he's going. He's definitely going. Could stop him with the Seeker, but he doesn't have it. He used both of the darts. You can bring Dawn back with the Seeker. Kind of a tough situation though. Oh, could have gone too. He's just stopped to talk with Valentina.
You make this.
You can do
To
this.
knock out one of the guards here,
believe.
but will take a lot of effort to be able to isolate him in the backyard. There's about 3 different cards you have to worry about there on top of his 2 personally and Valentina.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, if he's out there, it's just horrible because if you make him sick, he just goes out to the ledge. It's just dumb.
Okay,
You guys get that guy.
that's nice timing.
Got that emetic grenade. Could toss that. Just gonna go for a knockout.
Yeah,
Seems like he had a pretty good position on Yates pausing for the phone call with the chief winemaker. So just barely inside, so able to grab that pretty safely and move him away from where Valentina could potentially find him later. She will kind of continue a cycle by herself.
Yes, he's gonna keep that emetic grenade as a backup in case Tamara moves. It's like Show was finally able
Oh,
to
wow.
move
Wait,
in
how?
as
Wait,
Otis
wow, what?
across.
You can finish this spin before she just gets back.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Why didn't that guy fuck? Yeah,
True, that is
no,
important.
that's it.
Oh, another restart.
Oh
Well,
my
only a minute
God.
left until
Man.
New York for them.
Yeah.
Gonna have to Wiimod this
That's
one.
actually crazy as fuck.
Get the spin done in a minute. Via Providence Cup 2 first.
Tamara locked
Double
down
1
his
minute
double
spin.
medic.
I mean, that is
I mean, you might have to like teleport the katana in your hand as well, and then
what was time for
Jordan
the
just
post.
drowns himself while you're standing on the first floor.
Pidgey now has every NPC hidden, or every body hidden from that Yate skill. And now going to work over to Cortazar, well as Tamara, who should have probably moved all the way downstairs by this point. Panic was about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
Who the
hopefully
heck is she?
we'll get a map. Alright. I'm next, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Wow.
fuck, here's hoping there's no certain kill conditions, because I do not remember how to do
Yeah, it's gonna
those.
be interesting how he gets Cortazar too. I
shit,
forgot
I
that
should
he
go
actually
live.
needs another dart for Cortazar.
Pretty decent, yeah.
Alright, I should be live now.
See there, the spin for the Janus Miracles automatically going to advance to New York. That'll be Rommel taking that one. Who is ready to start now. Has switched over to the garage start. And working on bringing in those 2 tranks.
Where exactly is Tamara?
Here we go.
I have no idea.
Why is she there?
She
That
may
makes no
have
sense.
She may have just gotten pushed too far away from her route
That seems really hard.
because of that panic, and
It's
I don't know, I guess with the mission story, it just gave her some weird routing to where she needs to go next, and now she's just kind of making her way back from Narnia.
there's Fabian over there.
But
It's
there
gonna-
aren't really a ton of fall opportunities on this map compared to a lot of the other maps. Most of them are
Cool.
pretty public, so
Gonna try to get Cortazar with the gun right next to a box, but then there comes the puke guy. Of course, right next to where Cortazar is.
oh, and now he's confused for no reason.
He's got a grapevine. That's actually not bad. No, of course, he's gonna call it in. Major issue going on here.
Yeah, the sight lines
Nice.
can be a little bit rough on the puking animation.
The grave
Able to
of-
get it off there.
Well,
About
Rommel's
7
gonna
and a half
be in trouble.
minutes.
Nah. Oh, yeah, it worked out.
Fabian's body being found. Probably could have just walked through because of the Trank body removing enforcers. There comes Tamara.
Yeah, I don't think bank robber is even a hostile area up there, even though it probably should be. So not a ton to worry about. It seems like he got that emetic off, and from here she should still go to the bathroom. Tamara has unique
Sick. We win the match.
bathing for when she pukes.
We.
EMP.
I mean,
Are gonna have to do
a
quite a bit of dragging here to get her up to the top of the stairs, but that will still let you get that kill pretty safely.
You might want to, just in case, yeah.
You could finish any minute.
Yep.
No.
Pidgey setting up the kill now by taking out the guard that moves around a lot.
I'm not gonna cheer. Then get more time.
I think he's got the staff member upstairs also KO'd.
Alright. I got this.
You okay?
Just have to worry about the personal guard.
This is the one start isolation that I have not practiced at all. So I'm running through all of this improv, but should be fine.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You got this.
Where does it say what game I'm playing? There it is.
Yeah, I see Rommel taking out the evidence from downstairs. I'm gonna make the upstairs navigation much easier.
Did bring a silence pistol this time, so only gonna have access to one trank gun here,
See if I can get the default isolation.
and then maybe also a snail.
Yeah, could Pidgey waiting for the guard. There's one drinking. He does turn. He's about to. He's just dropping off his drink now.
Okay, no, you're fine. Oh, okay,
I was hoping that Diana doesn't walk in with her guard.
Yeah, I was looking out for her a minute ago. She was quite a ways away. I think she is in position for the tour. She just continued on without Tamara, so I'm not sure if she ever breaks out of that or if she just stands there forever now, but he's definitely going to be safe at the moment. There's Cortazar off the grapevine getting found by who knows who.
Puke guy. It's the puke guy. I just saw him briefly. So I guess his maybe when he was leaving or coming back for the second round.
Digi
Digi
opts to switch to waiter. I guess gonna go for the frisk skip now to exit at the car.
Yeah, it looks like
I'll press.
Settling Man will get all 6 points, and unfortunately none for the Janus Miracles, even though they're on map 2, wasn't able to complete map 1. So a good way to end for the
Where are they? Map
other
2, map 3,
TSM.
Map. I mean, I grant them the map 3. I hope.
Hey, look at that. Type arrow is our last target.
Oh, they finished.
Oh,
What did Chris do as the
Oh,
last
man.
one?
And yeah, that's going to be Pidgeotto finally actually getting to play a map, and that will be our final result here, 6-0 for the Settling Men. The last map of the group stage. We'll get that put in officially here.
Yeah, it was green guns too, man. So sad.